So for all this controversy with Russell Brand, with all the allegations with rape, with sexual assault, this seems to have affected Rumble with their share price. Their share price in the past 5 days has gone down significantly. I mean, if you look here from Friday to then you get to Monday when the market opened. So the market opened, it was $6.56. But still though, from Monday down to around just from the whole of Monday, it was just gradually going further down. And then you get to Tuesday, and then it was already at $5.42 around the time the market opened. We go in Yahoo Finance here. So the past 5 days, it just seemed to have, significantly dropped. So it was about $6.41 when the market opened on Monday, and then just before the market closed, it was down to $5.90, and so that that is quite significantly a significant drop there for a company. 20 in the past 5 days, 21.03% drop in their share price. And Rumble is a very big company. I mean, you've got a $1.546 billion market cap. It's been on the stock market, went public. Well, this is now almost 2 years, 5 months. So it was April of 2021. But I think we can all guess we know exactly why this is, why their stock's down, 20, 21%. This isn't like a penny stock that's like maybe, a $30-$40 market cap that can, it's expected to be, you'd expect volatility with it, but I think we all know why the stock is down. And the investors, I imagine, must be panicking. Investors, because Russell Brand, some may say, was like the face of Rumble, like Mr. Rumble. Some may have referred to him as. He was, I believe, he's probably one of the biggest or most popular content creators on Rumble when it comes to the amount of views and the overall amount of followers he has. But this seems to have affected Rumble in their business. But one thing with Rumble though is I don't think Rumble are doing what what YouTube have done. I don't think they're going to do that. By demonetizing his content. And then you've got the MP Caroline Dinenage, who sent wrote a letter to Rumble saying, well, do you think it's appropriate that what was it? She was saying, "Are you going to follow in the footsteps of YouTube?" Basically was what she was saying, and then also something about what actions are being done, for content creators not to undermine the victims of, these when it comes to abuse like sexual assault and stuff like that. And I think obviously she knows what she's doing. It's pretty obvious from the wording of it. I don't know if you would exactly call it like an aggressive type letter that lawyers would send. The wording's probably a little bit more, I don't know, passive's the word, but maybe a bit softer. But you know exactly what she's doing from that message. I mean, the one thing is I've made it quite clear how I feel about this. I do believe the victims. I do believe the people, all the people that were, the victims were saying on that documentary and dispatches from last Saturday evening. But it's innocent till proven guilty, and but so we can't, I don't think he deserves to be punished like this. With I don't know if it was necessarily right with YouTube. Demonetizing his content, and now there seems to be that pressure there that seems to be what Caroline Dinenage is trying to pull, is by putting the pressure on Rumble to try and demonetize his content there, and that might be the one thing now that he's got left, pretty much the one big money maker. And I know he's also on locals.com and stuff like that as well, but I think he makes maybe like $1 million a year from Rumble. But he has his side of the story, and his side should be heard out. He says that he denies all this. He denies that he's done anything that's criminal. All his relationships were consensual. But this is something. Should it be a trial by media? No, not really. But I mean, if the Met Police are doing a probe into this, so we could, it might not be anytime soon, but then shortly it might be something where, it would be, I guess it could. I mean, I don't know, but it would be something soon that he would be arrested into relation, with that the allegation that dates back 20 years ago. But at the end of the day, though, this would have to go to court, and then then the judge would determine whether he's guilty or not guilty. But that's just my video on that, guys. It seems that Rumble is taking quite a hit, but I don't think they'll be necessarily pressured, though, just because the stock's down about 20%, that they would be pressured into demonetizing Russell Brand on Rumble. I don't think they'll do that. But that's my